like our warm-up. Just take this as a warm-up, okay? I'm going to show a guard opening standing up. It's the way I open guards when I feel that my opponent's legs really, like they are really strong. I'm pushing the bell, and you know, like you're getting that attack, and you can't get your full posture. So I usually change from opening, pushing the bell on my knees to a stand-up position. It gets a lot. You get a stronger situation against your opponent's, especially your opponent's legs. Okay. So a few things that I have to remember when I'm opening guard. The first thing that everyone should understand about Jiu-Jitsu, we need to defend ourselves before we start attacking. Okay? So before I even go for my guard opening, I have to be sure that I have a good base. Okay? How you do your base, it's a try and error situation. Sometimes your knees are going to be wider, sometimes they're going to be a little more close to each other. It depends. Some people like to extend their arms, some people like to keep it really low and stay really close to your opponent. And I'm not, like this is, I tell my students all the time, like I'm not here to change you, it's just to make the way you see Jiu-Jitsu better, okay? So when I'm in this position, okay, first thing I need to remember is that he has a lot of attacks from this position, like arm bars and chokes and kimuras. For blue belts and above, they have wrist locks and such, okay? So I have to remember those before I even try to open the guard. So usually where I place my hands is around, slightly lower than his chest. I'm preventing him from coming up, okay? And I use my arms as a shocks, okay? So if he tries to pull me down, I post my arms. If he tries to do, let's say, an arm bar, then I'll lower and prevent his hips from moving. Okay, so I have that control. I don't allow my opponent to come on top, and I also don't allow my opponent to move his hips around. Okay, so if your opponent can't produce anything from a closed guard, now you're giving pressure to him, which makes your guard opening slightly better. Okay, another thing that I think and I believe is that if you have a very strong guard opening, you're already putting so much pressure on your opponent. If you open very well, the chances that you're going to pass that guard increases a lot, okay? If you have like a weak guard opening, okay, your opponent, maybe with his experience, he will feel that, all right? So you have to like be heavy and not give anything up to your opponent, okay? That's like the first impression that I want to give to my opponent. Okay, it's not simply like go and open and start scrambling. You know, I want him to feel how strong I am. Okay, he might even be stronger than me, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he's gonna be a little more scared if he feels that my base is really good. Okay, so I usually start it right here. All right, I like to grab both lapels, even if his gi is loose and all. I still gonna go close. I grab either same side lapel or both lapels, okay? So same side lapel or both lapels, all right? And my next step is to control my opponent's arm. I know some people like to stand up and just pushing the belt. I don't like that because now I have both arms to attack my legs, so I don't do that, okay? And I'm really old school on that situation, so I don't let both of my opponent's arms free. So I get lapel, okay? And then I go for the arm that is in my reach, within my reach. What that means, if this hand goes in the back of his head, I'm not gonna look for this arm. Because I'm extending mine, now I'm exposed to arm bars and chokes, okay? So I'll get this one. For IBJJF rules, if you move both of his arms and he's not doing anything, this is a stalling position, he might get a foul. So he will have to be active. So one of his hands will have to present to myself. And that's why you have to train both sides equally on this one, okay? You have to have a good opening on either side because it depends on who you're rolling with. You might be lefty, then you're gonna have to go on that side. So let's say he gave me this one, all right? My hand's gonna go around and outside his grips. I have a stronger grip doing this, and I'm pressuring his grip already, okay? If you go inside, he's doing that to you. So your awkward grip, he can break that grip a lot easier. So make a good grip, So I go right here, and I circle around, and I grab his. Now I bring my elbow in between his thigh and my ribs. I don't keep it outside. If you're lightweight and then you outside, the guy here that is stronger than you is always going to pull your arm forward. Okay? So what I do, I lock in and I lay some weight there. Not everything, but some weight. Now, I equalize the strength of my opponent. Okay? Remember, both hands on the lapel. And I always, the first leg that I go up is the same as the arm I'm controlling. Okay? Why am I saying this? Because if I'm grabbing on opposite arms, I still gonna go with the same side of the arm I'm controlling. Okay? I can explain, we don't have too much time, but I can explain later why I always do that. Okay? So, first leg that goes up, same side as the arm. Okay? If you lighter, your opponent is heavier, I kind of do a little swing here, and then I go over. Then I have both legs. Okay? It's very important for you to do posture, not stay low. You go in posture. Okay? Your legs, your knees are bent, but you have a posture. Okay? Right here. The hand that comes out is the hand that's on the lapel. Even if he's holding the arm, what you're going to do, you're going to let go, circle around. Now you go right on the knee. I don't make a grip. I just start pushing down and moving my hips until I make the opening. Okay? Then I'm going to do a step back. If I can't, I do 1, 2. If I don't, because he let go and go, I still do a small step back. Okay? That hand stays right here, and then you're going to loosen up the other one so you can go on the other one. Okay? So that's just the opening. Now we're going to start. Again, take as a warm-up. Okay? So, right here, both lapels, and you go for the arm. Go ahead. Remember, you always want to grab outside. Your elbow goes on your ribs, in between his thigh. Okay? Thigh, rib, right in the middle. Get some weight there. Okay? Because this is a problem. Pull it in my arm. Now I'm battling strength. Pull it really hard. Right here. Okay? But if I go right here, and I lay some weight, not all, some, go ahead. He's not even moving my arm. Okay? So, right here, the arm I have, it's the same leg I got. Okay? If you don't need, you can just go up. If you need, you do a little motion. Then you go up and posture. Okay? From the posture, the hand that was on lapel, not the arm, the hand that was on lapel, just push the leg down. One detail is you don't push the leg all the way down, because now you're giving away where your weight is. So you just pass the knee, and that's enough. Okay? You're going to make a grip there. You're going to make a step back. Okay? Any questions so far? All right, guys, let's go. Go ahead.